Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's the top of the hour, 11:05 a.m. Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Fucking, what if I just talked like that the whole time? It's the pee-pee poo-poo man, ready to fuck your assholes all day long. Welcome. 3 concurrent viewers, probably gonna go down to 1 or 2. Hopefully it goes up. Go ahead and share the stream. Fuck. I'd probably have to kill myself if I did that. Let's go ahead and get rid of this fucking music. Alright. Anyway, how you guys doing, man? Can you hear me okay? Got my coffee full to the brim. Ready to take on the world. Good morning, big Tesco lover. Big Tesco lover. Hey Bear, he says. Good morning, sir. I mean, it's, what is it? Where you are, it's 7-ish probably. How you doing? Matthew, he says, yo. How you doing, buddy? Very classy intro, then you start talking. Yeah. Then the class just goes away. All gone. Anyway, Elizabeth Morgan, the Mama Bear. Hey Bear from Mama Bears Everywhere. Okay. Yes. I don't know if you guys, yes, hear you loud and clear, right on. I don't know if you guys watched the podcast clip I put up the other day, Thursday it was, so yesterday. Ruffled some feathers, I gotta say, and I kind of expected that, you know. It's to be expected when you're just kind of making fun of, you know, people that are, I mean, I'm not really making fun of them, but I guess, you know, putting a little jab at the young folks who do silly things in the name of either, you know, wanting attention or for good or bad reasons, you know. Some kids need attention for good reason, you know. Like I said in my Snapchat, if you got it this morning, pay no attention to my hair. It's it's a disaster. I'm gonna go ahead and find that comment. The lovely, I don't know. I think it was a lady put it on. Yeah, they just got very, very upset by my thing. You know what? I'm just gonna do one of these numbers. Let's go ahead and wait, what? Why is my OBS open? Okay. Go ahead and do one of these numbers. It was over here. Let me go to my channel. Now you can see all the crazy shit that I watch. It was this guy here. I'm not gonna like play the video. Got 1 dislike. You know, gonna go ahead and expect that. This person here. Thumbs down. It's interesting how podcast dudes. I'm a podcast dude now. It's funny. Suddenly become experts in mental health and can diagnose of what ails teen girls and young women solely based on the music they like. I wasn't just talking about young women, by the way. Avocado pirate. What? So you steal avocados? What kind of fucking, I mean, I guess you could make some pretty good money doing that. Avocado pirate, that's probably a pretty good living, honestly. So, not knocking it. Let's see, based on the music they like. I was just talking shit, by the way, in the video. I thought it might be a good, I don't know, something to talk about. And it was one of the only things that I found in my last podcast that was, I don't know, fucking worth worth making a clip out of. Anyway, every clueless moron with a microphone is a sage now, farting pearls of wisdom about fake depression. Yeah. Note, it's always dudes who think the girls are faking it. Yeah, okay. I don't just talk about girls. And I think we have a new. Yeah, here we go. We got a new one here. Rachel Welke, but did you watch it? He's just making an observation. He's not saying some people. Rachel Welke, fan of the podcast. He's just making an observation. He's not saying some people aren't really like that. I can't read. He's saying it's trendy to be that way even if you are not. Yeah, that's Rachel got it. She figured it out. She's a smart girl. What the fuck does he know about trends when he's blind to simple facts? His observation wraps the ailment, diagnosis, and cure in one little ass wipe. Yeah, it's because, all these are very complicated issues, and I you could talk about it for hours and hours and not figure out a solution or a cure or whatever. I was just making a simple observation. Because I talk to young people online that sometimes some of them are going through this shit. Some of them, I'm probably more in touch with that world than this avocado pirate here. You're absolutely right. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I make that clear in my description. That's one of the main things that I say in my description is I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. These talking points mainly come from a place of concern because I love the kids I'm lucky enough to be in touch with, and I remember being an edgy, suicidal teen myself. I do appreciate the comment and the floor for discussion. TheBear. Let's not kid ourselves. You did not stop at concern. In fact, you said, if I can quote you, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Our Western culture, there's really no oppression to speak of, so people are creating it for themselves, getting pretty deep over it. Yeah, I was talking about, it was kind of a generalization, but it is happening. That is not a concern, but it's an accusation. You accuse the kids of needless angst. I wasn't necessarily making it parallel. I was basically taking I was looking at it from a historical aspect. Okay. So cool your jets there, buddy. You accuse the kids of needless angst. Sometimes it is needless angst. When in fact the oppression kids facing today are real existential kinds. Will I survive the next school shooting? Will my house survive the next wildfire or next flood? Fair enough. Will my family become homeless if one of us falls sick? Fair enough. Many children suffer from real PTSD. Many come to Billy's concerts with physical scars on their arms from self-mutilation. Fair enough. Just making an observation. Instead of tackling real problems, you go off on vague tangent on about food and the Great Depression. What an idiot. I'm going to go ahead and love that one. Oh, that's great, man. That's hilarious. I gotta say, I've seen worse. You're going to have to step it up. You're going to have to step your shit up there, buddy. It's great. What an idiot. Yeah. Well, you know what? You're exactly right. I am an idiot. That's great. I love it when people I don't know. I love it when people just make total huge generalizations about a person based on a tiny clip on the internet, basically, God, that's hilarious. Let's see. Thanks for joining me, guys. 5 of you now. It's basically 3 to 5. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, saying hello. Whoever that is that's calling me an idiot, lover or hater, man. I'm guessing it's a girl. I mean, it's basically girl, I don't know. Younger women language is basically what's coming out of that person's fingertips. God, I look fat today. Uh, so yeah, I'm obviously I'm not offended. People, people can say whatever they want. I appreciate the like I said, the place, the floor for discussion. Um, you know, that's about it with that shit. Um, any hoozle. If you guys have any questions, let me know. It was a bit of a weird week, man. I decided to take as I clutch my coffee, I decided to take a bit of a kind of a sabbatical from coffee, caffeine in general, for a few days. And I gotta tell you, man, that was rough. That shit was rugged, man. Fucking waking up. Waking up every morning in like a dream state, headaches, brutal headaches. Oh man, it was brutal. But man, when I got that first cup of coffee, oh my god, it was like the finishing of Christ right on me. It's like Christ came on me. It was fucking awesome. So, needless to say, four weekends in a row, here I am. Took 2 shits again. Saturday mornings. Not Saturday. Just every morning that I have a podcast, I guess. It's Friday morning. So the pee poo poo man visited me twice this morning. It was rugged. That's why I was slightly late to show up to my own podcast. So, yeah, I don't know. That shit was, man. It's good though. It kind of even lowered my tolerance a little bit. So I've only been having like 1 cup of coffee a day, which is good. Have you heard of a matcha tea? It's supposed to give you a clean exit from coffee. I've heard of mate. I have heard of matcha, actually. It's I guess I hear it's pretty good. I'm not looking for an exit from coffee. I'm just wanting to redevelop a healthy habit, I guess. Having having up to 6 cups of coffee a day sometimes. It's not cutting it. I used to be like really, really metered about my coffee consumption. It was like 3 a day. I would have like 1 in the morning after 10 a.m., then 1 in the afternoon, and then 1 like slightly after that. And then like, I slept a little bit better. That's the other thing is like when I'm not having like insane headaches from the coffee, from the caffeine withdrawals, I'm sleeping like a fucking baby, dude. And my anxiety is down a bit. So if you have trouble with anxiety and you drink a lot of coffee, you might want to dial that shit back a little bit. Okay? Let's see, my friends. I have some questions. Elizabeth Morgan. Bear went through a lot of trauma at a young age. First, his father was killed in an accident, and he was 10. His best friend died of cancer at also a young age. 2 years later. Bear knows, guys. Yeah. Well, got some life experience anyway. A lot of people have been through a lot worse than I have. I will not be the first one to go around and fucking whine about it. So, I put some questions out there. So I tricked my Facebook folks. I was like, when with Facebook, how they are, they want your money. Okay, so if you're trying to rep something, they bury your posts. So all I did, I wasn't like, ask me a question for the live podcast, blah blah blah. I just said, ask me a question on my Facebook. I don't know if people are gonna be pissed that I'm not answering on Facebook, but in a way, because I posted this on Facebook. But you know, that's how you get it out there. You be very vague on Facebook. Wrote that as holding my cup of coffee. Yeah. Anyway, so I got some questions, got some interesting ones. A few really good ones came through on the fucking Instagram. I also have some stuff I wrote down I wanted to cover. Lots to cover today, folks. Let's see here. Are you going to vote in the next presidential election? From my friend Stellar Barista. My friend Stellar, it seems that we basically have a podcast date scheduled for the first of next month. First, the weekend of the first, basically. So we're going to basically talk about coffee and guns and shit. So that'll be fun. So I'll have another podcast guest. I'm trying to get more because that podcast, just even having my lovely lady on there, helped a lot. It actually was a success. It went really well. So on to the question, without getting too specific. Are you voting in the next presidential election? Yes, I am. For the first time since Obama's first term. That's how old I am. If you're watching and you're a young lad or lass. Yes, I am voting. And I'm not going to go into any really specifics. Because I don't know. Because that's none of your fucking business who I'm voting for. Actually, if anybody asks who you're voting for, just tell them none of your fucking business. I was, let's see, what's her name? Tulsi Gabbard is hot as fuck. Wouldn't mind looking at her, even though she's a little bit wild, but she's got some good things to say. Marianne Williamson is almost like a Democrat Trump, which I think is kind of cool, kind of funny. I was listening to, if you guys haven't seen it, I listened to the Joe Rogan Experience yesterday with Bernie Sanders. I'm here to take your money. It was actually really interesting. That dude is he's wild, he's crazy, but he's actually, if you get him in a calm environment, he's actually pretty well spoken. I mean, he's still an old crazy man, but it was funny with him, with Bernie. Obviously didn't vote for him. I know a few people who voted for him in that last election, but he got fucking screwed, man. I think Hillary like yanked one of his nuts off or something. Probably wouldn't be too hard. They're probably hanging down like below his ankles. But yeah, Bernie, man, he's an interesting guy. It was like he'd say something I agreed with wholeheartedly, directly followed by something I didn't agree with at all. So I think it's interesting to have that dynamic in certain situations. So it'll be fun watching him run. He's not going to win, but anyway, yes, I am voting. No, I won't tell you who I'm voting for. Fuck, I had some shit I wanted to talk about. Bernie's going to show us aliens. Yeah, I mean, if anybody's going to show us the aliens, it's going to be Bernie. They are aliens in my asshole. Okay, let alone Area 51. We're going to storm Area 51. Naruto. Oh man, dude. I just had I've got a bunch of shit up. I keep writing down for the podcast. You guys are going back to school already, man. Holy shit. This summer has gone by quick, man. Since when do people go back to school in fucking August? Why does he sound like Arnold? Because I'm terrible at sounding like old senile Jewish men. That's why. Man. Damn. It's crazy. Like that you guys... Is it just because of all the time off or something that you guys are going back to school? In fucking August? I used to go every September. It would be September every year. Man, I bet there's a bunch of you who just... You didn't fucking... Summer was not all it was cracked up to be, was it? For you. It's a shame, man. You wasted your summer. That's what you did. I hate to say it, but you guys, man, you're like, I'm going to do all this shit this summer. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to go whitewater rafting. I'm going to get laid for the first time. It's going to be great. But what did you do? What did you do? You played fucking Minecraft, didn't you? That's what you did. You stayed up too late. So you're too tired to fucking go do all the stuff you wanted to do. They want us to get the most of our summer sun. Fuck the summer sun, dude. Dude, I look like I'm tan. Jesus Christ. If I took my shirt off, I'd lose all 1,800 of my subscribers, dude. Dude, it's rugged. I'm afraid of the sun. Fuck the sun. But yeah, man, you guys... Why was that a direct attack on me? Oh, shush. Well, anime PFP. I hope Big Tesco Lover's in here. Say hello, my boy. My son, my Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland? Is that how you say that? Oh, God, I'm so stupid. Fucking Americans suck. Yeah. Back to school, man. Why is it like when you go to a store... my lady was talking about this the other day, dude. When they're having their back to school sales, why do you always want to shop? It always makes you feel like, oh, I think I need some stuff. But like, I don't have kids. I don't have anything like, well, why do I need school supplies? But they're just out there, brightly colored. It's brainwashing. It's brainwashing by the federal government to make us fucking, I don't know, buy some shit. Anyways, that didn't really go that well, did it? I have a lot of shit I'm talking about Mexican guys. I don't know why. I have some notes, but I'm not like, there's no like order to them. Let's see. I watched that fucking Celine Dion thing with James Corden, the fucking carpool karaoke thing. I didn't know that. I guess I realized that Celine Dion is a 7-year-old gay man. I didn't realize that. She's fucking... looks a little rough, but she's funny as fuck, man. She's being silly. But yeah, like, I turn on the video and I'm like, is that Rod Stewart? Then they do the fucking... I don't know if you've seen it, but man, they do the fucking... they reenact... It's so random. They reenact the Titanic scene on the fucking boat. Oh, man, it's just... I can't... I want to, like, play it on here, but I don't know if I get demonetized or... I'm demonetized. That's funny. Not demonetized, but muted. You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. There's 6 of you. How you doing? feel free to post your questions. I want to fall asleep to this. You actually have a perfect podcast voice. Well, thank you very much, Slat T. Slat T, I just figured out your name, and that's a very dirty profile name. Slat T. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Some people have told me that I have a good voice. It's not good that you want to fall asleep to it though. I don't know if I want to get into some super deep shit right away. Because it's only been, 30 minutes? I got 90 minutes. You just ruined it. So sorry. Not really. Just another thing I wrote down is there's a lot of guys who have girlfriends, obviously, and they're super protective. I mean, I think it's in some ways, it's a role of a guy traditionally. We're not in such traditional times right now, but to be like protectors, right? But a lot of guys are just so threatened by other guys. No matter who they are, what they are. Hello? You could tell me that's me. Oh, of course I know that's you. Stop. Shut up. I know that's you. With a name like Slutty, yeah. Come on. Stop it. With that ooh woo. Got that ooh woo hitter. Anyway, I'm not threatened by any guy. As far as like a from a standpoint of being worried that my girl is going to cheat on me. Not worried at all whatsoever. Now, when there's other guys around, nobody fucks with my girlfriend because they know. They take one look at me and they know. They'll be over. If you lay a finger on her, it'll be over. So yeah, a lot of guys, girls hang out with guys hang out with girls. Not threatened by it whatsoever. Most, my friends, some guys are like, what are you doing hanging out with that guy? Why you gotta, like, dude, most of my friends look like fucking upside down mushrooms. Anyway, so not threatened whatsoever, dude. Okay. So I guess the message out of that is if you're a guy and you have a girlfriend and you're super fucking or a boyfriend, I mean, if you have an effeminate boyfriend, I get it, It can be a bit nerve-wracking to have all these bears walking around trying to steal your man, trying to grab him by the back of the neck. But just lighten up a little bit, dude. Have some trust for your partner. If you have no trust for your partner, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, I've been cheated on. My girlfriend's been cheated on. You gotta have a little trust in your partner. So lighten up a little bit, guys. Okay. I almost grabbed my phone. This is not my phone. This is my remote for my fucking lights. Let's see here. I'm really glad. I'm super grateful. I was walking in a supermarket the other day. I do a lot of supermarket shopping and walking. I'm really glad that I don't have Tourette's syndrome. Because I would just be saying the most vile shit all day long, dude. I'm really grateful that I can at least somewhat control what comes out of my mouth, because I cannot control the thoughts that I have. I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. Um, it's like, this guy walked in front of me. The first thing I thought, he was wearing this like Hawaiian shirt or something. I was like, the first thing I thought was, nice shirt, faggot. Like, where does that come from? God, I'm such a bad person. This light is burning my fucking face off. I'm probably just the most lobster-looking cunt right now. You walk behind, as a guy, you walk behind a woman that smells good. It's like I have this vocal thing. I'm like, but it's, no one can hear it. So I'm just really glad that I don't have Tourette's syndrome, or else I'd just be screaming random like, "Fuck out!" all the time. Go fuck yourself. Fuck me in my ass, man. Let me see. I keep saying let me see. What does that even mean? On to the next. Yeah, my friend empathetic sociopath. That makes sense. On Instagram. Nice question. Very good question. I was like, ask me a question for the podcast. And they go, nigga? Okay. Very, very helpful. Thank you very much. Thanks for that very insightful, very loaded question. Is that a yes or no question? Is that like a fucking... Is that a... I don't know. God, I don't want to get to these super deep ones yet. I'm going to hit the Facebook up. Check it out. I have a bunch of people that replied. My friend John said, if you had a pet bubble, what would you name him? Sorry, I don't mean to force a gender onto a bubble. Well, my bubble would be a guy. Because, bubbles, right? Bubbles are pretty masculine, right? Aren't they? Round, colorful. If I had a pet bubble, what would your pet bubble name be? Mine would be... And I got this idea not from me. I got this idea from my girlfriend, because I get all my ideas from my girlfriend, because I'm an unoriginal cunt. My bubble name would be Michael Bublé. Yeah. Michael Bublé, the singing bubble. Hey, Michael Bublé, let me fucking put my dick in you. Fucking put the... How big is Michael Bublé? Like, is he big enough to, like, put on the head of your... Anyway. My friend Stuart on the internet says, what am love? These are very intelligent questions. I really appreciate all the very intelligent fucking questions that are coming in. What am love? What AM love? I mean, maybe it's what AM love. Sometimes AM love is the best love, man. Sometimes you wake up, you roll over, and you fucking, you make a morning out of it, man. Sometimes you roll over on top of her and make her day a little worse. My friend Christoph says, can you go fuck yourself? All right, see ya. Anyway, the original thing was ask me a question. My friend Blake says, why? Nicole H, welcome. Morning sex, LMAO, AM love. Yep. Yeah, that's my clever answer for that question. Blake says, why? I don't fucking know why. I mean, I ask you to ask me questions because I enjoy answering them, and also gives me fucking content. Okay, gives me some shit to talk about on the stream, on the podcast, which is on iTunes, by the way. I don't think it plays. So what's the fucking point? Well, it gives me an in on the iTunes. So if anybody wants to have a channel called TheBear on iTunes or a podcast, they can't because there's me. I'm right there. There I am. Why? Why you? You fucking nasty ass motherfucker. I was playing WoW with him the other night and he's a fucking... God, don't like that guy. Blake? Ugh, gross. Are you Canadian? I'm basically Canadian. I'm not though. I'm from the good old US of A. I'm from Oregon, so basically Canadian. Okay. I can do a pretty good Canadian accent, but it turns out to be a little bit more like Jordan Peterson. Because it's the only like fucking. That's the only kind of Canadian that I'm really exposed to, other than Letterkenny. If you haven't seen Letterkenny, you can go fuck yourself. Nigga said Canada. Put spaces between the bad words, I guess, between the letters of the bad words, so that YouTube doesn't block the thing. My friend Nicole Chorn, not really my friend, I don't really know her. I made a video for her and her business once. She has a company called Bossy Hogs here in the good old Greater Portland area. Yeah, she does catering and all kinds of shit. She's trying to make a name for herself, and I fucking applaud her. I hope she really succeeds, you know. Gotta say, I don't know her that well. Been wanting to go to one of her catering events and talk some shit, but I don't know. I don't want to bother her either. She asks, is a very loaded question. Well, actually, just a really long question, I guess. She asks, are you getting paid for your videos? Or are you hoping to? Or do you do it for fun? Kind of one question. Why do you do your videos? That's actually a really good question. I've had lots of people, basically, because so many people make money on YouTube, not as much anymore, but they expect me to like have all this money because of YouTube. I'll tell you, I've never made a dime on YouTube. I've had the most amount that I've made is from ads is $69 when YouTube had different guidelines for their content, for their ad revenue, and it saved me up $69. 69. But the threshold to collect was $100, so I never made it to that $100, which really sucks. So no, I don't make any money on these videos. I hope to. That's kind of partially why I'm doing these podcasts, because 6 people are watching this right now, which really boosts my watch time. The amount that I need to have for a whole year for watch minutes is 240,000, which is 4,000 hours. and I'm basically sitting. I'm about 100,000 down. So I need to boost that. I need to get it. Basically, I need to be maintaining 20,000 watch hours, or 20,000 hours. Wow, 20,000 watch minutes per month, and able to be able to collect, ad revenue, or at least be go through the process of getting my channel monetized. But you know what? I talk so much shit on YouTube, and I say so many inflammatory things that I don't think that I would even be eligible for, even if I had the watch time. I don't think I'd even be eligible for monetization. So, which is a great opportunity to put in my PayPal. PayPal.me/Luke TheBear. If you suddenly decide you want to fucking pay me for my time, because this does take time and energy and all this shit. Not that I'm particularly entertaining, but there are 6 people watching me right now, so who knows? If you want to donate anything, I will send you stickers for free. I'll do that anyway. If you message me on my Instagram, Luke_TheBear on Instagram. Shoot me a message. Say you want stickers. Send me a mailing address. I'll send you stickers. Won't charge you a thing. But just know I'm not asking you for money, obviously. But the PayPal is there if you guys want to, pitch in. That's all. I do this. I make videos because it's fun as hell. I've made over 50 cooking videos now. A lot of people have been complaining that I haven't been making cooking videos. Which is kind of understandable, because a lot of people, almost half of my subscribers have subscribed. Actually, probably more than that now. I'll just say about half of my subscribers have subscribed for the cooking videos, the chicken taco video, blah, blah, blah. I think like over 900 people subscribed just on that fucking video alone. So, I'm branching off, obviously, lately, of doing other things. Made a cooking video last week. Put this, Billie Eilish fans video, which is total clickbait, by the way. I'll be the first one to admit it. Creating things is always fun. I've always been kind of a creator. I've been an artist in a way. I hate to say that I'm an artist, but always been kind of a performer. Played in a metal band for like 10 years. That's why my hearing is shit. Chicken tacos video is what got me. Yeah, Nicole. Well, welcome. I mean, it's a terrible video, but it still gets over 100 views a day. So it's a good recipe too. I kind of stole the recipe from my ex who cheated on me. So, but I she showed me a kind of a way to do it, and then I did it better because I'm better cook than all you guys. Anyway, I love these videos. I love doing these streams. Lately, this has been really fun. I really like doing this. I like interacting with you guys. I see how much fun it is when I see streamers with like tons and tons of people in their chats, and they're just talking to their chats. I'm sweating like a fucking dog. I'm gonna turn my fan on real quick. Hopefully that doesn't cause excess noise. Anywho. Yeah, I love doing YouTube. I'm gonna keep doing it. And the type of videos, I'm not locked into one type of video. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but a good amount of people have given me shit for not making cooking videos. But if you look at my earlier shit, I made all kinds of videos all the time. I just got a more of a demand for the cooking videos, so made much more of them. But this isn't just a cooking channel. Don't get it twisted, boy. Do you play any video games? Yeah. I guess you could say that I'm a pro gamer. No. Yes, I do play video games. I play a lot of World of Warcraft with my buddies. It's first I was like, come on, I'm not gonna play this game. This is dumb. But then I don't know, started playing it more, started leveling up my character. It's just really fun to play with friends. I mean, you play with like 5 people. You're running a dungeon or whatever, and that shit can be really fun. It's pretty memorable. Great opportunity for some good laughs and all that. Yes, I do play a lot of video games, more lately than pretty much ever. I actually stream War Thunder. I haven't been doing it as much the last couple weeks because I've been, trying to figure out my fucking life. But if you have Twitch, you should have Twitch already, by the way, because it's pretty fun, pretty awesome. Twitch.tv/T-Rex Morgan. That's my Twitch. I do stream as much as I can. I stream War Thunder on there quite a bit. If you've ever played that, it's a World War II based simulator game. Basically, it's really fun. Play a lot of Apex Legends. It's my favorite game right now. Yeah, it's really fun. I love first-person shooters. What's your favorite game, Nicole? You play a lot of games? I actually streamed WoW on here on YouTube last week, so just kind of a test stream, because this is actually the first time I've ever streamed my podcast on OBS on YouTube, so it seems to be going pretty well. I don't have any complaints yet, so that was the explanation for the nice lo-fi hip-hop intro with the cool art that I made myself. Thank you very much. I'm gonna reload this, see if I got any more questions. No. My friend Kaylee says, what is behind a centaur's second rib cage? What is behind a centaur's second rib cage? What? A lot of Apex. Right on. If you play it on Xbox, we should game, brother. But if you play it on PC, I get it. It's better. What is behind a centaur's second rib cage? I'm gonna give you the short answer. It's probably his cunt. Okay. It's probably his cunt. Opinions. My friend Samuel, not really my friend, I don't really know him. Samuel2654 on the Instagram says, opinion on eating ass. That's very it's very loaded, I think. Load, get it? Sorry. Xbox One, what's your GT? Right on, brother. It is TheBear 9000 YT. Add me. I will play with you. I don't give a fuck. I like playing with people. You probably, I like having a full squad, full team. with the comms. It's a much better game if you play it that way. Opinion on eating ass. Shit, man. Literally shit. I don't do it. Sorry. I know it's really popular these days. Everybody's eating ass these days, man. I'm just not into it. Sorry. That's gross. That's where the poo comes out, bro. I'm not fucking with that. Not fucking with that. I thought I was into that kind of stuff when I was younger, but once I got into the real world, nah. And you know what? Keep it clean, guys. If you're gonna do it, keep it all clean. Keep your mouth clean. Keep your orifices clean. You know, it's gross, man. It's just gross. Let me see here. I have favorite stereotypes. Favorite stereotype. From my friend Stellar Barista on the Instagram. Go check him out. Favorite stereotypes. Fuck. I don't know, dude. Shit, there's stereotypes are funny because they're so true. I mean, you talk about like you walk in a backyard and like pretty much any neighborhood doesn't even need to be a white or a black or whatever neighborhood. You got a dad on the grill with his fucking apron on or not with a beer. Dads, man. Dads have the best stereotypes, I think. Making just cringy jokes, just like if you're a teenager and you have a dad, man, your dad fucking makes you it makes you physically hurt when he talks, when your friends are around and shit. Even when your friends are not around, dude. Hey, shortstop, what you doing there? You know, that kind of thing. They're dumb jokes. Hitting on your mom, you know, kind of thing. I think that's probably my favorite stereotype. What was your favorite job? What was my favorite job? I've worked in a lot of different, not necessarily a lot. I've worked in every aspect of the timber industry. You know, grunt all the way up to fucking, sales. You know, I worked in the building and lumber department of the Home Depot. Fucking did all kinds of shit. I think the most, I don't know, my favorite job? I think my favorite job probably would have been working at it was kind of tough, but working at a gas station. Here in Oregon, it's not self-serve, it's full service. You know, it's kind of fun. You get up, or you get on your shift, you clock in, run around, pump some gas. I mean, and the busy times come in waves. When you're really busy, that shift goes by quick, and it's kind of exercise. And back then I was smoking, so like between a bunch of cars coming in, I'd chain smoke cigarettes and then chill out, wait for the next wave to come in. So pretty fun job, other than being a fucking retard and not being able to count down the till at the end of the shift. So I just like wouldn't do it. I just like had someone else do it for me because I'm too dumb. Got a fucking learning disability. Let me see. I am contemplating going and taking a piss real quick. You know what? I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to put on some tunes. Right quick. I'm going to put on one of my tunes, actually. Warrior, Pulsar, D&B. Is this playing? It's not playing. Where is it? Oh, is it muted? Here we go. Hold up. Yeah, I made this. Listen, I'm gonna go take a piss real quick, okay? Take a short break. We are 1 hour into the podcast. Let me just fucking go deal with my shit here real quick. And we're back. All right, let me just shut that off. What's up, Lytics? How you doing? Shut my thing off here. All right, and we're back. Lost a bunch of fucking people, but you know that's a given. Decided to go take a piss real quick. Lytics, what do you think of wearing socks with sandals? What do you think of wearing socks with sandals? That is unacceptable behavior. If you want me to come from my my true fucking gut feeling on this one. And well, it's not really a feeling. It's just facts. It's unacceptable. If you want to put fucking sandals on, no socks, man. That's the rules. That's just science, okay? Unless you don't want to get laid. I mean, unless you want to be looked at like a fucking freak, like the freak that you are, okay? don't. I mean, I think I've seen your man do it. Okay. And I love him very much, but you gotta stop, man. If you see somebody wearing socks as sandals, call the police. Okay, gotta call the cops on this guy. Okay, this is not, it's not acceptable. Top of the hour, 12:05. Man, that would be really hard to maintain that voice, the radio DJ voice. Welcome back to Bubba Dubba Dubba. I fucked your mom in the asshole last night. Okay. On to you. What's the weather? Well, if you look outside, if you stop being a fucking lazy fat motherfucker, if you go outside and look at the sky, you'll know that there's fucking clouds in the sky, okay? Back to you, Bob, up in the fucking go fuck yourself place. Does anime get you laid? Depends on the anime, I guess, and depends on where you are. I mean, if you're in the fucking fuck, holy shit, that came out of nowhere. If you're in the if you're in the Bronx and you pull out an anime, you're gonna die. Not gonna get laid. Your life's gonna end. Okay. So get it together. If you're at an anime convention, if you're at Comic-Con, yeah, you could get laid. Like, fucking, people talk about, God, I'm just fucking, it's so hot in here. People talk about how, anime kids are like, nerds in general, don't get laid or whatever. Check that out. Frucking is the new fucking, I guess. Yeah, I started a thing. I've been to lots of Comic-Cons, okay? I go to Comic-Con much as I can. I've often made it like a yearly trip. Go to Comic-Con, go check out all the nerds. I even had a little audio podcast where I went and talk some shit. Made fun of kids. It's really fun. But man, nerds are into some freaky shit, man. Okay? Don't deny that. You can't deny that shit. Okay? If you want to get into some shit, man, go to Comic-Con and start fucking passing that number out, bro. Okay? If you're a girl who can't get laid, better start throwing on some fucking hentai shit, bro. Get them puppies out. Let them show out there at the fucking Comic-Con, okay? You're gonna get all kinds of dick coming your way, and even probably a lot of girls too, Yeah, it's a bit of a delay here, but yeah. OMG, he has never. I would call the police on him. Yeah. If you wear sandals with socks, get your fucking life together. It's not right. Go see a fucking therapist. Yeah. Anime can get you laid. Does it get you laid on principle? No. Walk around most places? No. You're not gonna get laid, just because of anime. But there are a lot of people that are in anime, like my friend Evil Jagan on YouTube, who is a way more successful YouTuber than I am, but he's a fan of the channel, friend of the channel. Any hizzle. I guess my other favorite stereotype would be angry, loud Chinese women, I think. Yeah. They just yell. They don't talk, they just yell. Fuck. Guess I'm getting around to I'm gonna touch this briefly, okay? because I don't want to make light of it. I don't want to fucking, not necessarily. I mean, it's kind of my job to make light of a few certain things, but a couple of people asked me how, like, what I think of these shootings going on and shit. The biggest thing I take away from it is man, it's fucking rough, dude. It's rough that we have to deal with this shit. And there's no like sure answer, you know. There's no sure answer on any of it. It's a very complicated issue. And it's sad, man. It sucks, but you know, I don't know if there is a fucking I don't know if there is a end all solution for it. You know, there isn't. You can't say there is one. But shit. I don't want to talk about it too much because, you know, it's a bummer. So but there is one thing that I keep seeing on Facebook and shit that is driving me absolutely nuts, and it's making me go on a fucking unfollow, unfriend spree. The people that are making this a race thing. Of course, you know, a lot of people make it a race thing. You know, whatever the fuck it is. And left or right, doesn't matter. Seems to be coming from the left more, but, you know, that's inconsequential. Because that's, you know, that's just what the media portrays, basically. Thing that's making me sick is that, you know, a couple of my friends online have said there's an epidemic of angry white guys. Angry white supremacists, you know. How can you fucking say that, dude? It's insane. It's an epidemic, is it? No. Okay. Okay, yeah. I guess if you want to make it a race thing, sure. Okay. Yeah, we can go down that road. Not necessarily here, because I don't want to go too in depth on it. As soon as you start fucking making it a race thing, then it's over. Your argument is invalid, basically, from my point of view. You can all have your own point of view, that's fine. But in the U.S., if you think about it, there are more people with light skin. There's just the whiteness thing. I don't buy it. There's certain traits between certain people. There's cultural differences, obviously. But as soon as you bring race into it, argument goes out the window. Okay. I hate that we even have to. I hate that there's even a distinction between races. We're all fucking humans. We're all the same species. Okay. They're just our different breeds. We're like dogs. We're different breeds of people. Okay. And in the U.S., there's a huge majority of people with light skin. Okay. Do I have to spell this shit out for you guys? Which there is just, statistically speaking, across the board, there is more of a, and this is my opinion, okay? So, don't fucking chop my head off. I mean, you can chop my head off if you want. I probably deserve it. There's just more of a likelihood for people with light skin, white people, to go nuts and start killing people. If you just look at the numbers. What is it? Just from a numerical standpoint. Okay? I mean, we can go, people can go into talking about how blacks commit more crime or whatever. There's obviously a huge problem with black on black violence. That's why the race argument, it's completely invalid, okay? saying there's an epidemic of white supremacist angry white men is complete bullshit, if you ask me. If you ask me, okay? I mean, maybe I'm not in the right part of the world for it, right part of the country or something, but I challenge you to find a white supremacist. Like, where are they? People act like they're like walking the street and they're like marching the streets, okay? I might lose subscribers. I don't fucking care. Just speaking my mind. Just speaking my opinions, okay? Tell you what there's an epidemic of. There's an epidemic of fucking... there's an epidemic of little Mexican guys with these like slightly disheveled haircuts with spray. That's where the epidemic is, man. They're everywhere. Everywhere I go, man. They're these little fucking like, it's like it takes them a long time, like for whoever it is that does these haircuts to do it. Man, that's where the epidemic is. These little haircuts, man. I don't get it. I mean, I guess it's your style. I love your music. I love your fucking food, guys. But you know what? What's going on? What's going on with your hair? Said the guy with the terrible haircut. Man, there was this I was in a Fred Meyer the other day, man. This little Mexican guy, man. He was, I'm saying Mexican. That's very that could be a microaggression. Shut up. There was this dude. He was in the clothes section. He was just going at it on a shirt, man. On this like woman's button up. I was like, yeah, I was feared for my life. I didn't know what to do. Okay, this little dude, he's just fucking, he's going at it on this shirt. And I'm like, dude, you need to calm down. I'm gonna call the police right now. Okay. You're being very threatening to the other customers in the store, sir. You're punching a shirt. This is not okay. There could be a woman in there. There could be a woman in that shirt. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I'm near Woodburn, Oregon. If you know where that is, there's a very large Hispanic population here, which is great. You know, more good food for me. And I'm leaning into the Hispanic men here. Man, can they make some beautiful young women? Jesus Christ, dude. How? It's like you look at some of these guys, even their moms, a lot of their moms are hot too, but good Lord. How does something so beautiful come out of that, right? just joking. I was just joking. The thing about the I should have been saying Hispanic the whole time so I don't sound like a goddamn racist. Even though I'm not a racist, there's nothing racist about me. Says the racist, right? The thing about Hispanic men is like there's no in between. They're either like fat or they're like yoked. They're like fucking jacked, you know? Fat or jacked. There's no in between. There's not like, you know, soft-bodied guys like me. You know, they're all either like just a big old belly or they're just fucking, they're like bodybuilders basically. So, you know, that's neither here nor there, I guess. It's just like, guys, you need to calm down. Either stop eating or stop working out. Just like chill, okay? Guys, got any more questions for me? Yeah, I was hearing some thunder, severe thunderstorms and lightning this afternoon and evening in southern Oregon. Tomorrow, too, just a weather flash update. Yes, I am doing the podcast a day early today because I am heading out of town tomorrow, back in a few days. for a wedding. My friend Andrea is getting married tomorrow. So congratulations to Andrea, Andy Jane. She's a good friend of mine. Really cool, really down to earth lady. Very well read. Way too smart for me to keep up with her. And she's had a hard life. Like, she's had a really tough time. She won't admit it, but she's a good kid. I'm really glad that she's finding happiness. She found a really good guy, by the name of Taylor. Super sweet dude. Soft, cuddly, big bear guy. So just really happy for her. Cause she earned it, man. She took a bad situation. She was homeless and shit. Got over, she's into sobriety and all that, and she got herself cleaned up, pulled herself by her fucking laces, and got a good job. Really proud of her, and you can too. Okay. So, drop a congrats in the chat. She's a good lady. And I hope I hope it all lasts, and I hope she has, beautiful, healthy children. I know she's looking at prospecting to get some kids rolling. Good for her. I'll be a crazy Uncle Luke, like I am with all the other kids. Let's see what else we got here. Have I covered everything? Back to school. Oh yeah, with back to school, I forgot to cover. Man, it's been 11 years since I was in school. I mean, other than my technical school, but which doesn't really count because it was just like school all year. It was 14 months straight of school. When the back to school time comes, it's been 11 years since I've been in school. I graduated in 2008. I still get fucking anxiety when the back to school stuff comes out, Still, it like fucking stays with you, man. Just the smell of the pencils and shit, and the fucking paper, all of that, man. Crayons. Seeing all that shit out there, the gross yellow colors and shit they got on the Crayola boxes and shit like that. I still get like, oh my god, I gotta go to school now. Oh my god, no. Summer's not over. Summer can't be over. No. Maybe that's just me being anxious, but yeah, it's true. It's probably gonna stay with you. And to those of you who have recently graduated, what I always tell people is, you graduated high school. That's great. That's a great accomplishment. Sure. All right. But good job on getting through the easiest time of your life. It's all downhill from here, dipshit. You think you're done after high school? Bro, come on. That's when the real shit starts. You might as well just drop out. So I am on OBS and I can do the screen thing. So I was thinking of jumping into some Craigslist missed connections in the Portland, Oregon area. How would you guys like that? Huh? I know there's a delay here, but how would you guys like that? I think I'm going to do it. See if there's any other questions or anything I need to cover. I think there was some more on my Facebook. On my Facebook, was there? I don't know. Let me see. These are the kids. They had the bubble. Mine would be Mary Poppins. Ugh. Gross. Blake said Poppy. I'd name mine Poppy. Bob. Ugh. Okay. Stop, you guys. This is enough. This is not okay. In my notes, I have Yep, that's good. I'm good in the notes and everything. I've pretty much covered everything. So still, if you guys have questions, let me know. It's been a pleasure. We are about an hour and a half in. I got another half an hour to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get some Craigslist pulled up here. Pull that shit up, Jamie. Wow, that's crazy, man. Buddy of mine. If you've seen that video. If you look up Joe Rogan, buddy of mine. Joe, buddy of mine, Rogan. Let's see. Community, misconnections. Oh, Jesus. I hope there's no pictures on these. Let me get into my other scene here. Whoa, hey-yo. Can you hear me okay? That's good. Okay. Okay. Which one should I? Oh, shit. Woman calling me. And you're live on the podcast.
Oh, hello. Podcast.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. You're still what are you podcasting till?
Till 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll see you in a bit, eh?
Yep, I'm on my way home.
Okay, love you, bye.
Yeah, love you, bye.
That was lovely Amy. Do some misconnections here. Sexy black man. That looks good on Alberta Street. Sexy black man at Fuel Cafe. Fuel Cafe? What the fuck does that mean? Is it like a cafe that sells like... You like drink gasoline? I know you can drink gasoline, right? At a fuel cafe? Is it like... No, that's some ghetto shit, dude. That's a gas station with a cafe inside. That's straight up ghetto, bro. We sat right across from each other. I was too shy to say hi. How many of you guys want to guess that this was a guy who wrote this? Sexy black man. I mean, most of these are going to be guys because they're desperate as fuck. But that's not a very eventful one, I guess. Wow. That's just sad, man. Too shy to say hi. Just say hi, you fucking dumbass. Jesus. Let's see. Ben, we met at REI. Ben, please. This was a few years ago when the M4M board were still active. M4M boards were still active. We sat in my car and just talked about stuff. What? You met at REI and you just sat in your car and talked? This is how, like, I guess this is how the fucking the gay it's how the gay fucking market is, I guess. You know, you fucking meet and then you're instantly in each other's cars where you could just very easily fuck each other up. We sat in my car and just talked about stuff, curiosities, types, dislikes. Weird. God, what a weird conversation to have. Just with someone you just met. Sat in my car and just talked about stuff, curiosities, types, dislikes. We didn't do anything but both wanted to. How did you know that? Weirdo. You had to leave to meet your girlfriend. Oh, I moved away. I'm back. Should we take the next step? You think that this guy, Ben, is really going to just be scrolling through misconnections? How do you even know that he's still around? It's been, what, few years ago? It's been like 2 or 3 years? That's sad, bro. It's fucking sad. Wow. We didn't do anything but both wanted to. Ugh. Gross. Beautiful Girls Renting. Had to come by and help with some maintenance. Just have to say you ladies are so pretty and nice. Thanks for the wave. Oh, good morning, Julia. I'd like to do some maintenance on you, if you know what I mean. Up by Mount Tabor. Yeah, because all these girls are going to be all on a computer together looking at missed connections. And they're going to be like, oh my God, you're here. It's the guy that we waved at. Yeah, they just waved. They waved at because they're nice people. Okay, you fucking creep. Let's see. Oversized, borrowed, stripped Nautica shirt. El Gallo Angel. You at Rooster Rock today? Ooh. Saw you at Rooster Rock. Headed there today. You Asian or Hispanic? Oh my God. Headed there today to abduct young, could be Asian, could be Hispanic women. Me, white dude. Me, white dude. You, brown woman. Let's meet in the woods. Oh my God. Rooster Rock, where the fuck is that? That's fucking terrifying, dude. Saw you, Rooster Rock, headed there today. You Asian or Hispanic? Couldn't tell, because I'm fucking ignorant, because I don't know what the fuck that means. Me, white dude. Just white. Yeah, let's meet anonymously in the woods when a guy can't even fucking type out the words correctly. Where the fuck is Rooster Bay? Rooster Rock? Where the fuck is that? Where the fuck is this? Come on, load up, dude. Come on, I got some shit to do here. Oh, you know, it's only literally in the middle of nowhere where no one can fucking find you. Okay. Yeah, that sounds safe to me. What do you guys think? Seems legit. Wow, that's sketchy, dude. To say the least. Pierce girl at inn at convention center. Yeah, like every girl at the inn at convention center. Pierced and tatted. You are so fine. I'd love to meet you. Oh, hit me up. You know, you just addressed like 500 women in downtown Portland in the convention center area. They're all pierced and tatted, and they're all so fine. And they would not love to meet you, any of them. None of these girls would love to meet you. Okay? No girls at all would love to meet you. I hope you get hit by a fucking Max. For those who don't know, the Max is the train here. Fat garbage dumper. To the fat piece of shit who brought your car full of garbage bags and dumped it in our dumpster. This is a dating thing. You got it all wrong, dude. This is like, you're supposed to be in rants and raves. What are you doing? To the fat piece of shit who brought your car full of garbage bags and dumped it in our dumpster. You've been reported to the police and to the city. Yeah, that'll fucking pan out. I have a picture of you in your vehicle. Oh my God. If I figure out where you live, you will find all your garbage back in your property. Scattered! Pay your own garbage. You know what, dude? First of all, no one's going to see this, ever. No one is going to, except for everyone that's watching this, which is 4 people. You fat piece of shit. Brought all your full garbage. Wow. Wow, dude. Glendover Golf Course. Now I know. See, you put your location. So now I know. Now I know where to dump my garbage now. This is perfect. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know where to take my fucking trash. That's great, dude. That's great. That's absolutely great. Maybe I should zoom in on these a little bit. Yeah, maybe I'll do that so you guys can read it a little bit. I'll only do a few more of these because these are probably getting boring by now. Unless there's any other part of Craigslist you guys want me to look at. To whom it may concern. Whoa. To the guys in a silverish piece of shit in the turning lane who's seen my phone go flying off our car into their lane. What? What the fuck? I'm a parent and all of my child's photos are on my phone. Oh, sweet. So now someone can find your phone and find some fucking child photos. And for you to have the balls to purposefully run over my phone. What a dick. He saw the phone fly off the car and he just went, woo! Kid fucking playing his techno music. Yeah! It's like hard bass. Bunch of Slavs probably. There's a lot of Slavs here. Run over my phone instead of stopping as I was literally 8 feet from getting it. This guy's awesome. I want this guy on the podcast. My phone is busted. Thank you very much. You giant used douche nozzle. Oh. Giant used douche nozzle. You don't even spell douche right. Wow. You ponsy little queefs of men. I'm getting lightheaded from laughing so hard. If I ever see your face, I'm going to throat punch you. Yeah, you'll never see that guy again. And what he did was admirable. I'm so glad he ran over your fucking phone, you dumbass. You get what you get what you give, asshole. Go eat a big fat sack of rotten nut cheese. Okay, I love this lady. I know it's a lady, because who, like, why? Why would you post this if you weren't a woman? Let's see. One more? Let's see here. Yard sale bud, younger black female walking on Fisher Road. You looked like you needed a haircut. On your ass. On your nuts. Coupled in Safeway. Oh. Asian girl at the gym. Men for women. Oh. The men for women thing, the M4W, just creeps me out for some reason. I don't know why. It's like men. It should be men. It should be MH4W, like men hunting for women. Men looking to disembowel women. Wilco Farm Store. Oof. Here in good old Canby, Oregon. I've got something of yours. Is this the same guy at Rooster Rock? We hooked up about last Wednesday, July 31, in the early evening. You were young, thin, and receptive. Receptive? Was she like a receptionist? Did she take your phone call while fucking choking on your whatever? It was great. I need to tell you something you should know. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. You got the clap. Everybody clap, because this guy's got the clap and just gave it to a butcher. Here's the clap now. He's got the clap. The fucking condom broke and now you're pregnant. Ooh, yeah. It's kind of big of him to, get on Craigslist Misconnections and let her know that she has an STD now, even though she's never gonna see that she has one. So that's great. The Camas Safeway. Let's see here. I'm looking at the younger black female walking into Fish Road. We all love a good black female, don't we? drove by you in my car. He drove by her. I drive by young black females all the time. Mature white guy. Those pants you're wearing are so very hot. So thanks for that. Ugh. So he had to go home. Fucking. How long did it take him to type this with like one hand? You know what I mean? Okay, I take it back. There is an epidemic of creepy white guys, specifically in Tigard, Oregon. God, that's creepy, man. Did you think that anything was gonna come out of this? That's the thing that weirds me out about these. I am glad there's an outlet for this, though, like an anonymous outlet for these guys. Let's face it, mostly guys, because guys are a lot of guys are savages. This guy's obviously hasn't been laid in ever. If he got this, I mean, there are so many hot black girls walking around, especially in this area. Or at least, up north of here. I live in the farmlands. There's barely any black people here. See them all the time. I go, whew, good looking lady. That's all. I don't yell out the window. Have some fucking class, guys. Okay? Jesus. Younger black female walking on Fisher Road. You are now my prey. You get in the van. You just get up in the truck. Could you help me? I'd fuck me. Let's see. One more. Let's see. One more here. Unless there's any chat rate is 0, my friends. Wow. Good job, guys. Blue Gorilla? Is Harambe back from the dead in blue form? In blue? We parted ways yesterday at a place called a Blue Gorilla. That may not have been a place. Just in this random place, like out here in the ghetto of North Portland. Felt like we both lingered a bit. Probably not. And maybe should have been a little more adventurous. Ooh. Long shot, but if you read this and want to connect, tell me your name and what the Blue Gorilla is. Because only you would know. LOL. Oh. So you let me get this straight. You talked to a girl. That's it. That's really all there is to it. You talked to a girl. I'm guessing it was a girl. This could have been a gay guy talking to a straight guy who was never gonna be fucking. The Blue Gorilla. I don't know what the Blue Gorilla is. No, you could Google it probably. A place we called the Blue Gorilla. Okay. So you made some jokes and you parted ways. That's about it. Okay, that's. Don't get it twisted. You probably just you got it wrong. Okay. So that was incredibly sad and depressing in a way. So that's cool. Whoa, wrong one. Anyway, what? Everyone has a right to an opinion. It would be a very boring world if we all thought exactly the same. I wonder how big of a fucking delay that was. It must have been like a 20-minute delay. Anyway, kids. Do you have any questions anymore? This is kind of a Q&A kind of thing. I like asking questions, keeping the chat open and fucking active. It has been an hour and 45 minutes. So This has been actually a really good one. I've really glad that you guys have joined me for this long. There's 3 of you left. Let's see here. What can we talk about now for the last few minutes? I can put some shout outs out there. Anyway, let's see here. How many people have joined here? Big Tesco lover. If you're still there, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you that you were in the chat. Matthew, you pretty much always join. Thank you very much for that. Elizabeth Morgan, it's always good to have you in the chat on the podcast. Good talking to you, Slat T. Talked about Bernie for a while. Talked about some weird shit. Nicole H. Thank you for coming in and saying your piece and all that shit. Seemed like a cool lady. If your name is actually Nicole. Yes, if you have recently subscribed, welcome. Welcome to this weird, fucked up family. The weirdest shirt I've ever seen. Fucking love that movie, dude. Ice Age. I haven't seen all of them, actually. There's like a billion of them now, but the original Ice Age, my buddies and I used to put that shit on repeat. Ice Age, Emperor's New Groove. Bro. That was a golden age of cartoon movies. Let's see, she says frucking's the new fucking. Lytics9, thank you very much as always for joining. Good to see you. 3 concurrent viewers in the live stream. Yeah, I think I'm kind of out of things to say. I'm gonna be out of town for the next few days, but once I get back, I'm really gonna start buckling down to make more videos. Keep it active, whatever I'm posting. I made a clip for that, from that last podcast. Some people didn't like it. It didn't go over too well for some people. I was just expressing my opinion, obviously. And you can too. You can come in and talk as much shit as you want on my videos. All it really does is bring more action to my channel, my videos. The more comments there are, seems that there's more of a chance for people to come in and see everything. So that's good. I see it only as a positive. You can talk as much shit. There's nothing you can say to me. Like, if there's someone coming in and talking to me, like that person that I read over earlier, there's really nothing you can say to me that would offend me. I think the most offensive thing you could say to me was if you called me a racist. I've had a couple of people claim that I'm a racist, or like say that I'm trying to not be, or something, like trying to not seem like I am. That's the only time that I'll and that's one of the only times really that I will block you, unfriend you, whatever. If you're talking directly to me and you call me a racist, that's just, you're done, fired. But it's not that I'm offended. It's just that, like, if you're gonna claim shit like that, if you're gonna if you're just gonna sit there and lie and say that I'm something I'm not, to that degree, then I don't even want to associate with you. Why would I want to? If someone thinks I'm a racist, why would I want to even associate with them? And this, also during the stream, the podcast with the lovely Amy, had a guy come in who is very rude. You know, I mean, I encourage rudeness, obviously, but mainly towards me. You can be rude to me all day long. That's fine, and I encourage it. But when you come in and call my girlfriend fat, like, you're out. Sorry. Bye-bye. You know? I don't play that shit. If you're in person, you wouldn't say that. Obviously. Like, if you're in person, you know you'd... If you're saying that in person, both of us would fucking beat the shit out of you. So, yeah. You know, my girlfriend's not... she's not anorexic, but she's a good-looking lady. So, if you want to talk some shit to me, basically. That's all I'm really saying. We are at, let's see, how many... We're very slow this week on the subscribers. Still more than the last stream. Hovering at about 1,870 subscribers. We're closing in on that 1,900 mark of degenerates. You know, the melting pot of douchebaggery I call my subscriber list. Mostly, there's funny. There's an people call me. I mean, not very many people call me racist. Maybe like 2 people, actually. But you know, you wanna say what you're gonna say about me. But you know, the majority, not majority, but there's a lot of. I scroll through my subscriber list, and there are a lot of women in there. I don't know why exactly. Mainly probably because it's a. I'm gonna be a bit divisive here, but it's you know, my cooking videos have drawn in a lot of women, obviously. But it's usually like there's a lot of like good-looking black women in my subscriber list. It's kind of funny, and Latino women. I just find it kind of funny. I don't know. As vulgar as I've been, I know a lot of the you know, African American folks that have tuned into my stuff all love it. I mean, I haven't had one black person talk shit about my videos. They're all like, "Oh, this dude's mad disrespectful." I love it, you know. I love the cursing. Second he started saying the C word, I subscribed, you know. I love that shit, man. That's dope. And that's not just, I'm not just singling out like black people or whatever in general, but that's most people that subscribe to this thing. Like my, I don't know if it's me being like real or authentic or whatever, but I mean, you know, especially in my my live streams, my podcasts, pretty much getting me. Like, this is me. And I think that matters a lot. I think that matters a lot on platforms like this one. To be real, you know, if you want to have, you know, sure, you can get a quick following if you're not authentic, or, you know, you can be like a character or whatever. But you can be real and be a character at the same time. Dr. Disrespect comes to mind, cause he's a character, man. Like, Dr. Disrespect is literally the guy who plays Dr. Disrespect. He's a method actor, essentially, and he stays in character basically all day. Streams 7 or 8 hours playing video games, and he stays in character the whole time. That takes a lot of skill, and he's so funny, dude. But he's still real. That's kind of what sets him apart as far as entertainers go. You can still see that he has like a genuine love for what he does. He loves the following he has. If you haven't followed him on Twitch, if you have Twitch, Go give him a follow. He's so funny, dude. Dr. Disrespect. That's just an example, because like, yeah, you can just tell that he has a genuine love for what he does, and he's also really good at playing video games, which counts on Twitch. And he's a good person. He has a family. He has a wife and a kid. And there's documentaries about him where he goes on. He wins awards and whatnot. And there's this one speech where he starts tearing up on stage in his whole fucking gear, his Dr. Disrespect garb, which is kind of funny and just like really touching at the same time. I'd like to maintain a kind of I'd like to just kind of, I'm just inspired by that, I guess. It's good to, I guess it's just good to be real, because I've had actually a lot of people comment and tell me that they really like what I'm doing because I'm real, I guess. Because I try to stay genuine. I'm not doing this for really anybody but me, I would love to be able to get paid to do this at some point, so I can do this. I love doing it. I find it incredibly fun. Like I said before, I've always been kind of a performer, and I think I belong in some kind of performing medium, wherever it is, whether it be podcasting, radio, acting someday, maybe, who knows. I've had stand-up comedy in the back of my head for quite a while, but it's just not feasible at this point right now. I live so far out. You got to be in a place where you can be going up every night, and I also have this anxiety thing that's like, it's kind of rugged. Just need to get over it, really. But yeah, I'd love to do shit like this for a living. Get some more viewers coming in. So please share. I mean, that's the only thing I'll really ask you to do is share. It's all I can really feel good about asking you. Because I really like what I'm doing, even though it's not panning out as far as finances go. But it takes a long time for that. To get your name out there, it takes a fuck of a long time. A lot of people take for granted what it really takes to be a performer, a professional performer on any medium. When say you're a stand-up comic, it takes years to see any money from that. You hear about people like Bill Burr and stuff talk about comedy, where, man, they're like, if you want to get into comedy, if you really do want to get into comedy, expect to not get paid shit for at least 4 years. Just have a day job or whatever, do something to bring some money in, and expect to be broke for a while, until you get your name out there. There's on YouTube alone, there are millions of hours of videos on here. I was trying to remember this statistic, but like every minute there's like 500 hours of videos that are uploaded every minute on YouTube. Can you imagine that shit? It's insane. So there's a lot of competition. But if you keep at it, keep being yourself. So I'm trying to do. I like myself. I like myself for who I am. So I'm gonna. I'm just gonna keep doing this, man. I've made mistakes, obviously. I mean, I could be in a better spot right now. But I am where I am. And I know that the people that matter are gonna be are going to be by my side. You know, the people that come in, watch these podcasts, interact with me, like the videos I make just because it's something, you know, they like what I do. There's plenty of people that have been commenting over and over and over again. They're like, hey man, love your videos. I hope you succeed. Like this guy yesterday on my latest video. And I really appreciate those comments. Those are really cool. I love waking up to them. I like waking up to the ones where you guys talk shit at me too, or the not you guys, but the people who come in and don't know that I'm a dumb cunt and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I never claim that I know what I'm talking about. But you know, I'm kind of passionate about being a performer, I guess. I come from a long line of performers, especially on my dad's side. Most of them are musicians. I've been playing the guitar for what? 17 years, I think. I haven't been playing as much lately. Just thinking about making some guitar videos. But you know, like I was saying earlier, it's important that I post something every week in video. It, you know, even these streams are great, but if I have at least one dedicated video a week, then that's good. Obviously, it's good to put a lot of effort into them to make them good. But you know what? When you get the same amount of views from a video that you just throw together as a video that took you 5 or 6 hours to make, you know, you kind of can sometimes get to a point where you're like, what? Why am I putting so much effort into this? Thank you, Elizabeth Morgan, for the donation. Appreciate that, and the PayPal. Really, really appreciate it, actually. Love you very much. What was I going to say? Oh, you know, it's important that I have videos going up every week. I was going to do a cooking video this week, and, you know, I went off on that tangent last week, so I clipped it, made it, you know, a quick video, but it was 11 minutes in length, so that's good for watch time. And it's gotten good reviews so far, so other than that one, you know, and I'm like, you know, I look at my my analytics, and I'm like, why isn't there more dislikes, man? You know, you guys are liking my shit too much. It's because there's not enough outside people coming in and seeing it, you know. It's like, oh, come on, bring on the dislikes. Come on, let's do it. Let's do this. Real YouTube channels have dislikes on all their videos, you know. Anyway, I really like doing this. What was I going to say? Last week, this week it's been a pretty rough time for me. I'm not going to lie. So I put together a simple video to put out. I don't see anything wrong with that. I was going to make a cooking video, but you know, work happens. Got to get that work out there. Got to get my shit together here. Get ready for this trip down to Southern Oregon. And I'm getting ready to make a lot of changes. Both to my life, my career, my overall self, I guess. I think it's important to just replenish yourself once in a while, you know, to just kind of turn the soil. I think is a good analogy, you know. If you if you're in a spot where there's a little bit too much routine going on maybe, or that you're just not happy, maybe it's time to just fucking pull it up by the fucking roots, start over, you know? Maybe it's a good idea to ruffle some feathers, get out there, jump in, you know? Jump into the fucking deep end, man. If you're scared about something, I know I'm totally guilty of this, dude. I'm the most guilty of it of anyone. Making a change in your life is really tough. It can be the toughest thing you've ever done. Especially if you're in like a bad relationship or something, which I'm not. In a very good relationship. I'm in the best relationship I've ever been in, and we're 6 years in. Really, really grateful for my girl. That she has such a level head. It's been a total blessing, and I don't deserve it. No, I do. Yeah, guys. We're over 2 hours now, so thanks for listening to me ramble there. I think that that's kind of what I like to get into, a nice little flow, and that can be really, really tough to get into. A nice flow is something that you're interested in that you can talk about. Everyone's interested in themselves, so it seems like this OBS stream has gone well, with all my like screen transitions and shit. I'm still working out the details, obviously. It looks like audio went really well. Once again, if you choose to donate, the PayPal is in the chat. Scroll up, check it out. Not asking you for money ever. Go follow my Twitch. Go add me on Xbox Live. That's all above there in the chat. Instagram, Luke_TheBear. Go contact me there. Feel free to send me a DM on there, and ask me for stickers. I will send you them for free. All completely free. I have like 800 stickers, and I usually, as these kids know that I've sent to, a couple guys over in Scotland, some people, several people around, in the U.S., a lot of people in Corvallis, Oregon area that I've sent to. I don't just send one sticker. I send like anywhere from 10 to 25, depending on where the stickers are going. I think I've sent about 60 out to Scotland. So my stickers are out there somewhere in fucking Kilmarnock, Scotland. I do want to do meetups too. So as soon as this channel starts taking off, and it will someday, I'm gonna get that going. Like I've talked about in the past, doing like this YouTuber I went to school with. She would do shows in people's houses. She'd like get people together, and she does like kind of sketch comedy. And I think it would be really cool to like do a cooking thing in people's houses, like travel around, have people meet at a good location, and do like a live cooking thing, or even just podcasts around the world, presumably, at some point. I think that would be so dope, man. That'd be so sick. A lot of ideas are rolling around on this fucking noggin. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys in general. And let alone for coming in and staying in the chat. If you want to help me in any way that you don't, I know we're all broke, right? But if you want to help me in this endeavor, it's kind of a cheat, but if you if you share this, if you already watched it, right? Put it on mute and let it play. What's the fucking problem with that? I don't care, right? Let's boost my watch hours. I might, that's probably a no-no to ask for that, but or put it on in the background while you're working or something. You don't have to watch. I understand this can be kind of boring, but sometimes I even bore myself. But anyway, I don't really know how to end this because I'm kind of having a good time. Thank you so much. I'm off to Southern Oregon. See you later, Elizabeth Morgan. I will see you in a little bit. Yeah, I just appreciate you guys. Have a great fucking day. Make sure to keep your bitches out of the kitchen. And I will see you next Saturday. I'm doing just gonna keep doing these podcasts. If I'm not doing them Saturday, if I'm busy on a Saturday, it's gonna be a Friday like today. So, yeah. Have a great fucking day, you cunts. See you later.